Let's talk about the American immigration process. Essentially, there are a few steps in the entire process. You get your visa, you get your green card, you apply to be a citizen, and then you're done. Well, that sounds simple, right? Not so much. Every year, lots of people want to immigrate to America, and the government somehow has to regulate this process. There are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different kinds of visas, and a visa is basically what lets you be in the country. So let's simplify this list to a few different types of visas: workers, refugees, families, the diversity lottery, which doesn't really exist anymore, but anyways, and students. There are also travel visas, but those aren't really part of the immigration process. Workers' visas are made simpler by the company. Like, let's say you were going to move to the States from Japan to work for Microsoft. Microsoft can apply to speed up the process, and you can get your workers' visa within a few months of applying. This process is similar for students, where their school can speed up the process for them. Having immediate family in the country will also speed up the process. These different visas have different names, such as H-1B for workers, K for families, and F-1 for students. Refugees can seek asylum from their country if they have a fear of being persecuted. They can get a visa called a 92 or a 93. And within these different categories, there are many, many, many different subcategories. For example, an H-1B3 visa is specifically for people who want to come into the country in order to be a fashion model. In 1986, the government created the diversity lottery to give 55,000 visas randomly to people all over the world. However, very recently, the House of Representatives overturned this, deciding to instead give these visas to students within the U.S. who were immigrants who had graduated in science and technology universities. The next step after getting your visa is getting your green card or your permanent residency. We can think of this process as a chemical reaction. The two reactants that you need are your visa and to apply for your permanent residency. Hopefully, this will result in getting your green card. However, this isn't necessarily guaranteed, and the process will take a long time, maybe even years. Like any chemical reaction, a catalyst can speed up the process. In this case, a catalyst could be a close family member or a company pushing for you to get your green card. Some people, getting their green card is enough. However, a green card needs to be renewed every 10 years. Also, if you have just a green card, you can't vote. Also, when you're traveling with just a green card, it's a hassle to get through customs. Many people choose to go one step up on the ladder and get their citizenship. You can only get your citizenship once you've had a green card for at least 5 years. In addition to an exam, you must do an extended pledge of allegiance to the country. Including citizenship, the entire immigration process can take very many years, typically 10 years or more. Well, that's the process. If it seems complicated, that's because it is. Thanks for watching.